Yes, hello, thank you. And it's been a while since I've made a video, and kind of been busy with old stuff, things, a little bit gaming, a little bit YouTube, a little bit painting, walls, so it's good to do different things. But I had a conversation with Jesus here the other day, and he said that the earth and humanity is entering a kind of a fifth dimensional awareness where the technology and our spiritual development have climbed so high that we are starting to vibrate in a higher frequency. Then also those things which is not needed anymore is starting to surface. So it's like you have a lot of crap laying on the bottom of a lake, and there comes an energy and a storm, and it just pushes it up to the surface so you can deal with it. And that's because in the higher frequencies these things are not needed, and the lower frequency human choices and shadow cannot stay in these higher frequencies to some extent. So we are now in a phase where we are removing those things which doesn't serve us anymore. At least some are doing it. All the confusion which you see in the world is all this energy coming to the surface, and some don't understand what is happening, so they are taking it out in violence, through violence, and they are also denying what is happening. Denial and blockages, and also their own ego. For some it will fuel their own ego, so some will in many ways become worse. This is just my cat walking here. Hello. Jesus said to me that for you to work on a thing, it has to come to the surface, because if you are just pushing it under the rug, then it just stays there, and maybe it's not in your face, or it's just laying there dormant. But in the end you have to kind of be in your face to work on it and take a choice if you want it, or is it serving you, or but that's natural, that's just a human thing. But we human have made it into judgment and denial, and we go and nitpick on each other. But this is old systems which is meant to learn us something, and usually through experience you will gain wisdom, and it's just like being in front of a type of machine, a welding machine. If you haven't used a welding machine before, you are new to it, you don't understand how it works, you don't can put it together or weld something good in the start. But when you learn about it and you see it, and it is in your face, and you work with it, then you can become better and better and learn how to be a better welder, you could say. That's just an example. So yes, I've gotten a little bit long here, just trying to let it grow a little bit, because I've been having short hair for 15 years now, and it's kind of old style. But I've been thinking about removing it. Yes, and I was thinking about having a little bit of a channeling. And it seems people expect me to be in a certain way because I'm doing this, but you know, I'm just me, and I'm really a guy which has many sides, and I feel that it's important too that you are grounded and you see things from different points of view, that you are not just one-sided. And because we humans, you know, we have this vision we see in front of us, while other animals and have a sight where they can see all around them. So we see our existence in a very, very narrow view, you could see, and that is limiting us. So when you are judging others and just seeing things from one point of view, you are limiting yourself. But we are all we all are different. Yes, and there are people who don't like me doing this because it is fucking up their frequency, you could say, their lower frequency. They don't want to be pulled up. They want to stay down there in the shadows. It's okay. It's okay. I'm not going to force anyone to listen to me or to accept or agree upon what I'm saying. But this is old wisdom, and in your heart you know that it is true to some extent. And the main problem with people now is that they are judging each other. So, and I see this, it's not easy to get out of, because it seems like some like to be in that energy. It's okay. Okay, let's see what will come true. Like a short channeling. Yes, welcome. This is Alexandra of the Andromedan Council of Light. It's been a time since I've been here, and I am glad to be back, and I'm glad that this one has the strength to choose differently and pull himself out of his dark frequencies, out of the shadow. And that is a true strength which we always are looking for in humanity and other races and in other spiritual beings. The ability to be resilient, the ability to turn around and take with you the wisdom and the learnings which you have gathered in the soil or in the shadow, you could say, and use that information to help others. That is true wisdom and love. We want to say that this one is correct, and his contact with Jesus is very important. He is around, he sees and he listens without judgment, because he has helped thousands and thousands of souls on their journey back to the light. As we scan your frequency, we only see the solution for your problem. There is no judgment, there is no hate, there is no anger, because that belongs to the lower frequencies. It does not belong up in the light, although we have to work with those frequencies. So we have and will have the ability to go down into the mud, you can say, to pull out the treasures or that which it's recognized as love and light, to cleanse it. And that is what we are doing when we are helping you. We are diving into the sea of lower frequencies and pulling you up, giving you advices, and accepting that you are where you are, and that the only solution is to work together with you and to find a balance, and find a way to help you by guiding you and triggering you towards other more positive choices. But that lies, of course, in your own choices too. That you have to take that thought and that mindset of becoming a better human, or pulling yourself out of the mud to higher frequencies and towards your higher self. It always begins inside yourself, and everything is really inside yourself, because the outside is really only a reflection of your inside. So when you react in a negative way towards an accusation or towards others, you really choose to become this frequency yourself, because you can choose otherwise. You do not need to let others control you or make you into an angry person and turn you into hate or anger. These are often choices which yourself choose. You choose yourself to let your inner state be manipulated by the frequencies of the mirror, which are reflecting back to you your own state. It's not that simple, but that's the main reason why there is so much turmoil in the world, why there is so much happening now. It's often that people don't understand that everything is consciousness, and that everything and the solutions lie inside yourself, and often in the way of how you react to the outside. There is always another choice to be taken, a more positive choice. But we understand that it's not easy to come to this point. It is not easy to let go of your judgment, your hate, and how the outside brings in reflections of your inside. And it's a very fine system which has been brought together to craft your physical experience. What we recommend for you is that you go out and you try to do positive things. Try to help someone. Try to talk to someone. If there are someone which you don't like, or you judge, or you listen to others which have negative meanings about these persons, go out and talk to them and find out for yourself if this is true, because humans have a tendency to gather in flocks around people and peck on them and make them scapegoats, so they themselves can be free of their own problems and issues. They are kind of cloaking their own inner issues by attacking other people. And this is a very human experience and problem, which you are now working on because it is coming to the surface in these fifth dimensional energies. You now have to choose what to keep and what to let go. So it's becoming more and more coming to the surface. Addictions, belief systems, and stuff which really doesn't serve you. And it's not there to be judged, it's there to be included and seen as a part of the human wholeness. The day you don't judge each other and cage each other and try to help each other, that is a day which everything will turn towards peace and positive. And that is happening now. It might not seem so, but everything is playing itself out. It's coming to the surface. We know it's not easy. We know it has never been easy. But the rewards when you find that light inside yourself, that higher frequencies, will benefit you and everybody around you. Thank you and much love to you. And we are trying to use this once language base as good as we can. And we try to upgrade it, although it has been out of the system for some while, so we need to refreshen and upgrade and replenish these higher chakra points so he can receive information clearer. Thank you. It's like stopping and train a sport. You will decline and you will need more time to get to the same point again, but it's okay. That's just how it is. Everything needs to be refreshed and replenished. We want to thank you for this and the experience which you are giving us, and the ability to let us show you the way towards your higher self and the light again. Thank you. How much love.